What is up, fellow Pyro fanatics? It's Pimp Daddy 28 here, and today I'm going to show you guys the preview and demo for the canister shell comparison demo that I'll be doing hopefully tonight. I wanted to do this comparison demo last week, but unfortunately a couple of things got in the way. So I got 10 different types of canister shells in this comparison demo this year. Had 8 in the previous 2 years. Now, out of these 10 different shells here, 6 are from my stash, and the other 4 were given to me by 2 other fellow YouTubers. I'll get to these shells at the end of this preview. First, I'm going to get to the shells that were in my stash. First, we got the Excalibur canister shells by World Class. Half of these shells in this specific kit are the new generation Excals, which is the 2017 version, and the other half are an older version, which I believe to be the 2016 version. Because of that, I'm going to include 4 shells from this shell kit in this demo this year. 2 of them are going to be the new generation shells, and the other 2 are going to be the shells that were the older shells that were packaged in this shell kit. So I kind of want to see if there's a big difference. The weight definitely showed a big difference between the 2, so I kind of had to include the older shells as well. Moving on, we got the Commander-in-Chief shells by Firehawk. This was a leftover shell kit from last year. Purchased a case of this from WF Boom last year. Figured I'd include it in the comparison this year. Now, last year's version were not labeled for effect, so I'm kind of have to pretty much the same as the Excals. I'm going to have to be kind of guessing with this, and hopefully like I said, I'll hit on at least one of these shells. Moving on, we got the Continuum shells by Pyro Planet. Picked up a case of these from WF Boom. Lit off a sleeve of these shells, 6 of these shells last week, and let me tell you, they packed a really nice punch, and definitely can't wait to see how these perform when they go up against some of these other shell kits that I have here. So, also picked up a box of Venom artillery shells by Hog Wild and a box of Firearm shells by Cutting Edge. Now, the reason why I mentioned both of these at the same time is because I believe these are pretty much both the exact same shells. They come wrapped the same. They both come with 2 HDPE tubes, and they also come with the same exact effects. And more importantly, they come with the same black top cover that you see in the new generation Excals. So I'm kind of going to go ahead and assume that these are rewraps of the new generation Excals. So one small little bit of interesting info is that the weight of these shells differ about between 5 to 10 grams for the same effects in these shell kits. So, and the Firearm is the one that weighs the most. So, it'll be interesting to see if there is a difference in terms of performance and how hard these shells hit. So, all right, moving on, we got the Nukem canister shells, 1.5-inch canister shells by Firehawk. These are leftovers from last year. Picked up a case of these last year. These aren't labeled for effect. But they do pack a really nice punch. They're probably as good as some of the other 60-gram canister shells that are out there. One catch is you have to use the tubes that come in here, or even a DR9 tube as well will probably be good enough to use the tube. But you can't use these in the regular DR11 tube. So, all right, moving on to the shells that I picked up, or actually I say that were given to me by the fellow Pyro YouTubers that I mentioned. First off, these shells were given to me by Chuck from Pyro Dudes. He was nice enough to give me a sleeve or a box of these Raging Bull artillery shells by Maddox. And lit off one shell last week, and let me tell you, it packed a really nice punch. And also, luckily, I was able to find 2 shells that kind of fit the brocade effect and the color effect, so there'll be no issues there. But definitely looking forward to seeing what these shells do. And also, Chuck was nice enough to give me a pack of or should I say a box of canister shells that I've been wanting to get for the longest time. They're the Biggs Pro shells. Can't really find these at all in Ohio, and definitely was happy that he was able to kind of toss a box of these shells my way. And again, a big shout out to Chuck from Pyro Dudes. And he also gave me this Pyro Demon canister shell. He kind of threw that in. And also it's a brocade crown to blue, so I will be including this in a comparison. I'll just have one of them though, and I'll probably light this off towards the end of the demo as the last shell. So, all right, moving on. These last 2 shell kits were given to me by the president of the Sandusky Fireworks Superstore on Milan Road or Milan Road in Sandusky, Ohio, just down the road from Cedar Point. That's Scott J. Allison, the president of Sandusky Fireworks. Was nice enough to give me these 2 boxes of canister shells, which he believes to be probably the 2 best canister shells that he sells at his store. So definitely looking forward to seeing how these perform. We got the 5-inch American Super Shells by Certified Black Label, and we got the Faces of Death Artillery Shells by Dragon Slayer, and these are the ones that he really recommended. And also, again, a huge shout out to Scott and Sandusky Firework Superstore for giving me these shells to demo off in the comparison demo. So that's pretty much the preview for this comparison demo. Now I got to get to the actual weigh-in of the shells themselves that I'm going to be using in a demo. So let me set that up real quick, and I'll get back to you guys in a quick second. Alright guys, so I have all the shells that I'm going to be using in the canister shell comparison laid out in front of me over here. Alright, so let's get to the actual weigh-in. We're going to start from left to right. And first up we got the Nukem 1.5-inch shells. Obviously these aren't going to weigh the same amount as the 60-gram canister shells, but we're going to include them anyway. We got 102 grams. Got the second one here, 99, and these have no label for effect on them. So, all right, we got the first new generation Excalibur shell, brocade crown and blue. I'm pretty sure these are mislabeled. Let's hope they're not, but I wouldn't hold my breath. And these are 141. All right, for the second one here, we got purple and green. This is the new generation shell. Got 136. All right, then for the third shell here, we got the older version that came in the same kit with the new generation Excals. Half of it was new generation, half of it was an older version, and I believe this is the 2016 version. And we got red and blue and white glitter. I think this is the color effect shell. Yeah, 141, but I'm still pretty convinced that these are also mislabeled. I mean, they were mislabeled last year as well, so. And for the second one, we have red and blue and green glitter. We got 153 grams on that one. All right, for the fourth shell here, we got the Commander-in-Chief, no label for effect. We got 138. And for the second one, no label for effect as well. We got 142. Oops. All right, and for the fifth shell here, we got the Continuum. We got brocade to green. Got 142. For the second one, we got multicolor peony. 146. All right, for the Venom artillery shells by Hog Wild, we got brocade crown to green. We got 123. I'm hoping these are labeled correctly for effect. For the second one, we got red, white, and blue peony. 125. All right, then for the Firearm shells, we got brocade crown to green. Same thing as the Venom artillery shells, same effects. And we got 132 on that one. So about 5 grams better than the other one. And for this one, we got red, white, and blue peony. And we got 139, so about 10 grams better for that one. So anywhere between 5 to 10 gram difference between the Venom artillery and the Firearm shells. All right, we got the Pro shells here. We got the brocade crown, the green. We got 139. We got purple with green peony. 143. All right, then we got the Maddox Raging Bull shells, 5-inch canister shells. We got brocade crown to blue-green. These are 148. All right, for the second one, we got blue lemon, purple pearl with orange. And these are 152. All right, and for the 5-inch American Super Shell, we got red, green, and blue peony. We got 163. Oops. And for the second 5-inch American Super Shell, we got brocade crown with blue. We got 161 for that one. All right, and finally we got the Faces of Death canister shells by Dragon Slayer, and we got Brocade Crown for the first one. And that one's 168. And finally we got Purple and Green Wave with White Strobe. I couldn't find a peony shell, so I'm just going to use this one here. And we got 167. And there are quite a few shells from this shell kit that crossed 170, so these are probably definitely going to be the highest ones in terms of weight. These and the 5-inch super shells. So, oh, and before I forget, there is one more shell I got away, and that is the Pyro Demon shell, and it's Brocade Crown, the blue. We're just going to have this one shell, Pyro Demon shell for the demo, and it's 134. So, put this up top here because this is part of the demo. So yeah, so all 23 of these shells are going to be in the comparison demo. Again, I'm going to try to get this done tonight, and hopefully I can get it posted tomorrow. Hopefully the weather holds. There isn't any issue that causes me to stop this comparison, because I really want to get this done ASAP, because it should have been done last week. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this demo preview, and let me know what you think of the demo, and I'll see you at the launch site. Nukem shell, number 11.
You better run!
Finally, Nukem shell, number 18. Wow. Okay, got the first Commander-in-Chief shell by Firehawk. Got the second Commander-in-Chief shell by Firehawk. Okay, we got the Excalibur New Generation shell, Brocade Crown, the blue. Oof, they look like Brocade the green. A second New Generation Excalibur shell, and this is the purple and green color shell. Damn! It had color and crackle. Woo! Mislabeled, but a good mislabel. Okay, we got an Excal shell, the 2016 version, or at least the older version, the New Generation kit. Whoa! Damn! Alright, here's the second Excalibur shell, the older one that was in the New Generation kit. Okay, got the Venom artillery shell by Hog Wild, Brocade the green. Wow. Damn. And these weighed pretty low. Got the second Venom artillery shell by Hog Wild, the peony shell. Okay, we got the Firearm shell by Cutting Edge, Brocade Crown, the green. Wow! Got the Firearm shell, the color peony. Damn! The Brocade, the green. Damn! Okay, got the multi-color peony. Wow. Okay, we got Pro Shell, Brocade the green. Wow. Broke a little low, but it was pretty good break. Okay, we got the second Pro Shell, the purple with green peony. Nice. Okay, we got the Raging Bull Shell, Brocade Crown to blue-green. by Maddox. Whew. Okay, we got the second Raging Bull shell, and this is the color shell. Nice. Got the 5-inch American Super Shell. This is the American Super Shell. Brocade crown to blue-green. Wow. Got the second 5-inch American Super Shell. This is the color effect shell by Certified Black Label. Damn. Faces of Death, Brocade Crown by Dragon Slayer. Damn. Second Faces of Death shell, the color effect with Silver Wave. Okay, we got Pyro Demon, Brocade Crown to blue. Whew. Tough to say who was the winner.